evening, everyone, or morning, or day, or night, whatever it is where you are at. But it's evening here, and I'm going to be doing a little farm simulator. So, I guess farm simulator is kind of where my YouTube started off, and we'll continue doing that because farm simulator is kind of fun, relaxing, good times. Uh, so, I downloaded Westbridge Hills, and I want to try that map. So, a lot of you'll remember that map from I believe it was Farm Simulator 15's. So I know they've changed a few things, but I haven't seen the map yet. But let me show you what I've got going on. So we're in career here. We're going to click on that. Alright, so I have Welker Farms here in the center. That thing seems to be goofing up a little bit. So I've played, oh boy, almost 59 hours on it. Okay. And Dahl Ranch, that one really messed up. So I know you guys saw in my channel I had a couple videos with Dahl Ranch, but that map really messed up, so I can't play that anymore. And we got some other ones here. There's a forestry one. Okay, the flat map that I got going on here, that one is more my testing grounds. And let's open up a new save game. And you know what? We're going to go for a start from scratch. Economy's tough, prices are low, gameplay elements are on their most realistic settings. So I am going to do a little something to get a little starting money just so I can buy a little bit of land. And I do have a video on how to get all this money, but you guys can find that video in the description below. So here we go, Westbridge Hills. This is the map I want to try. Alright, everything looks good. Continue, and let's head in. Oh yeah, and for this map, we are going to be using all Massey, or Egco for that matter. I don't want to use any other tractors than Massey, so I am going to jump into the map, and I'll see you there. So there's our map, and it looks relatively the same, I gotta say. Village is still up here, and train station, I guess now maybe a train station will work. I haven't looked yet. But yeah, field 16 is usually the one that we start with. So I'll probably end up checking it out, seeing what it's all got, buying it accordingly. Field 11 is one I usually buy. And we'll see, maybe I'll merge 10 and 11 together. 17 is one I usually buy quite early, as well as 15. And 18 being the big one, as well as 13, I guess. In the past, I have merged 8 and 9 together, or 7 and 8, and then have 9 alone. But we'll kind of feel it out, see how it goes. So normally, right where all this concrete is, there's supposed to be a house, but unfortunately we don't have a house here. But not to worry, we don't need a house right away. So there's field 16. What do we got going on there? Looks like sunflowers. Alright, I can harvest that. That's not a big deal. And this is usually the yard. So they always had a little messed up. I think I might do a little landscaping here. Just paint everything that's gray. Just kind of paint it over, and it won't have all that grass and weird stuff. I see they added trees here again. This is a very, very stupid idea in my mind. And over here we usually had a shed. So that's not there anymore, I guess, because it's from start from scratch. Alright. Oh yeah, I guess this tree was always here. Between these trees we had silos, if I remember correctly, and then here we had a couple of other barns. Gives me a chance to really work this out to my liking. Might have to, right from the get-go, remove some of these trees. But stay tuned to that. So I guess field 16 along with the homestead would be our first purchase here. So that's a lot of money. It's 334,000 and I only have 500,000, so I am going to buy it, but I am also going to get me a little more money, and just a little bit, so I can actually afford a bit of tractors. and get this thing going. So what I wanted to do first was kind of paint this yard up a little bit, just to make it look a little better. I wish I had a little better view as well, but I'll take what I can get. So I'm going to get busy with this landscaping here, and once I'm done, I will come back. Okay, so a quick test told me that these trees can be cut down. So as you can see, I've done the yard all up, and it's a nice little concrete, so it looks a lot cleaner. But what we need to do is get rid of all these trees. They're majorly in the way. So this is what we're going with. This right here is our mulcher, and I am hoping that we'll be able to cut down all the trees and just clean everything up in one go. I haven't had much experience with these, but my understanding is that you can cut down trees and make them completely disappear. So here's to hope, and that's what happens. Well, with the yard cleared out, I think it's time we bring this bad boy home. But before we do that, what I want to do, you can get a mod. It is called a government subsidy mod, and we're going to be using that. We're going to set it up somewhere here on the rock so it won't be in our way, and we're just going to pop up a few little signs, and they help us to make a little money. They're just little government subsidies. So we have all of our government subsidy signs right here. Very simple and straightforward. Each of them makes you a certain amount per hour, and here we have our machine sheds. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to fast forward time so that it can make us a little bit of money, and I will catch you guys on the next clip. So we fast forwarded now into about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and looks like we made 5 million off of those 10 signs. So that should be plenty enough to get us started here. Now I'm not going to be doing all kinds of other cheats and stuff like that. I just kind of wanted to get a little bit of cash to start out, and from the rest of it we're just going to be farming a little more realistically. So what are we doing? I'm going to be buying a few tractors, truck, trailer, and I really want to start out with the lowest common denominator, like the lowest machinery, the smallest, and then work my way up. That is the goal for this series of episodes. So this thing is almost back at the store, and I'm gonna get around to dropping this thing off, and we're gonna go shop for some tractors. So we're shopping around for small tractors, and I figure since we're doing a Massey theme, I'm not even gonna start with the Massey 5600. That's way too good. What I want to do is get this little Massey here, the gray and red one, and later I'll jump up to some of these, but for now, yeah, we're going old school. We're going to be using this machine right here. So let's buy that, and it looks like it's only $32,000, which is no problem since we have 5 million to start with. And we're going to need a few attachments, won't we? Oh, as well, we also need a harvester, and that is our smallest combine, so we are going to have to buy that because, yeah, we're going for Massey. And what do we have? Wide tires and standard. Well, we're not going to spend extra money, so we'll buy this. And let's make sure it's a 7347. Got to make sure we get the header right on it as well. Okay, and we also need a vehicle to bring everything home. Now we're not going to little pickup. That's just wrong. What we're gonna do, I want the flatbed. We're living Massey land, so let's paint it red. That truck box can be black. That's beautiful. And the configuration with a trailer hitch or with standard. I'm thinking with a trailer hitch. I think that'd be really nice. So let's buy that truck as well. Okay. Now, on to trailers, right? because we do want a few trailers. We're going to get this fifth wheeler to hook up to our truck. Black is fine enough of a color. Don't need anything fancy. There we go. We need a way to get stuff home, right? That little tractor didn't even have a loader, I don't think. Oh well, we'll deal with it later. What we want to do now, I know I got sunflower seeds, so I think I want to have some sort of header for my Massey combine. Now I'm thinking, I'm going to have to see. This is the one that's designed for my Massey combine. Works for corn and sunflowers, so we're going to buy that as well. Now we're going to go for the Massey color. There we are. And buy. Oh boy, which one should I get? You know, honestly, I think we need to go with the one that has the steerable front axle because it's not going to put so much weight on the tractor. And I think we can adjust the size of that. So let's go for that. Oh, main color. Wow. Please, red. And design color, I guess that's our tarp. I don't really like the choices here. That looks kind of ugly. Can we, oh, we can do stainless. Okay, okay. No, that's not too bad. Right on. And rim color, white, beige, silver, metal, gray. And then shoot, go metal, I guess. Sure, that works. Then we got different tire options. We're being cheap here anyway, so let's buy that. Okay, now we got that. What else will we use right away? I think that should do it. There's a view of all of my silos I built. And I'm just trying to waste most of my $5 million here, so that's why I'm building a bunch of stuff. There's our workshop, and also I have seeds and fertilize. And we're also going to have chickens. I'm probably going to have to buy some chickens, I guess. Otherwise I won't get any eggs. While I was gone, I went and loaded up some chicken feed and a cultivator. This one is rated for 90 horsepower, so it's grossly oversized for our little tractor, but it was also the smallest one we had. So that chicken feed does not look like it's going to stay. This is bringing problems already. Wonderful. I did lease a forklift just to help me load. And so we're going to be... yeah. One of them stayed on. Oh, congratulations to me. My, what a difference it makes having straps. This is fantastic. I guess we know which trailer we're using. That gooseneck just is not built very well. We have no tie downs. So I'm going to push this thing. I'm going to be pushing that along with the tractor most likely. And we're going to just leave the chicken feed with the chickens. Wow, there's some bumps in my yard. My goodness. Anyway, I suppose I should have something for water yet too, shouldn't I? Is this where we leave the feed? Can't ever figure out exactly where we need it. One of these days I'm gonna have to get myself a loader tractor and just drop it off all the time. Oh, there we go. Well, looks like that's probably it that they'll need. So I'm gonna leave that trailer right there for now. That'll suffice them for a while. Don't need the tractor right away anyway. And what I need to do is, first off, I need to bring this other chicken feed with the truck. I'm gonna see if I can't push it on over to the chicken coop. That is going to conclude it for today's episode. Don't want to bore you guys too much with all the prep work, but stay tuned for the next episode where I'll be spraying my sunflowers with liquid fertilizer. Wait for them to get ready, and you can see the sunflowers are right there. They're kind of on their last stage before harvest. And then because I also bought field 17, I believe I got some oats or barley or wheat that I gotta go harvest. So that'll be the two biggies that'll be happening on the next episode. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you very much for those of you who stuck around till the end. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And if you guys have any questions or comments, anything you want to share, leave it in the comments below. If you're new to the channel or if you haven't yet, subscribe. And as always, have a great day.